Hello guys, hope you all doing good. Last time we discussed about financial institutions, and under financial institutions we talked about banking institutions and other institutions also. Today we will be purely talking about banking institutions, and there is a huge list of banking institutions. So we'll discuss only about commercial banks. All right. So let me just explain you with the notes what I have given you. So see here, as per as banks in India are concerned, we have commercial banks, small finance bank, payment banks, cooperative banks. All right. Then cooperative banks are again divided under urban cooperative bank and state cooperative bank. Today's topic for us is commercial bank. Then we will discuss about these also later on in the coming videos. All right. All right. Uh, let me just explain you what is a bank again. What I have already explained you in the class, but since today it's a commercial bank, not a bank. So commercial bank and bank, the definition is same only. Okay, the only difference is a bank is known as a commercial bank, okay, or a pure bank only if it is receiving deposits. Okay, now you'll be thinking, so what are you talking about? Just deposits? Okay, nothing else? Yes, if a bank is receiving deposits from anybody, individuals or public, from anywhere, okay, and its main corpus is built from the deposits only, and its main function is to take out or give out loans and advances. So any financial institution, forget about bank, any financial institution receiving deposits and giving out loans and advances will be known as a bank. And what is a commercial bank? Commercial bank is a size wise smaller banks, okay, and they deal with individuals basically. All right, individuals. So small individuals will come, they will open their bank account. All right, they will deposit the money through different deposits, and I told you last time also different deposits are there. Savings deposit is there, recurring deposit is there, fixed deposit is there. Okay, so we have different types of deposit schemes through which people individually they can come and deposit money, all right, into the bank, and bank will give out loans and advances. All right, and this is what commercial bank is. So you can read out from here. I will not do that. You can read and you will understand exactly what I have explained here. All right, let's move further. Now let's discuss features and characteristics. So commercial banks are mid-size, okay, they are neither too small nor too big. All right, like merchant banks are huge banks, okay, remember, merchant banks are like huge banks. They are dealing with big businessmen only. All right, they hardly deal with small individuals, and they accept deposits and give out loans. All right, the second one is these banks make money from variety fees. All right, so whatever services they give you, okay, banks provides you services, and for every service they charge you some fees, bank charges or bank fees. All right, so from there only they will be earning. For example, if I deposit my money in bank, and every time I'm using ATM, okay, ATM facility, up to few transactions it's free, but beyond that they charge something. So those charges are the income for the bank. Third one, bank have traditionally been located in physical location, but now growing in numbers, operating exclusively online. Now we have seen that you can see physically the presence of the bank. You can go to SBI Bank or Bank of Baroda, whatever banks are there, you can go physically, you can see. Nowadays banks are becoming online, okay, they will be online, and they are providing services online only. For example, through your Yono, okay, Yono app is there, Google Pay is there, WhatsApp, Phone Pay is there, Paytm is there. All these are from your phone only. So your bank is in your phone. You don't have to go to bank to withdraw money, okay, or to pay to some other person. And nowadays, to deposit money also, you don't go to banks, you go to e-commerce. All right, and soon you'll see you'll be getting your salaries credited in your bank account. So in the times to come, we will not see physical form of the banks, okay, and will be having only the online form. And this is a new trend which they are talking about. So it's not important that out of the feature that you'll say banks are physically present and they have physical location. It's not important. It could be online also, like Airtel Bank. All right. The last feature here is commercial banks are important to economy. Okay, yeah. So banks are providing you capital. You need money for your business, you can go to bank and they will provide you capital. You need loans, they will provide you. All right. You need to convert your money into, you need to convert your gold into money, they will do that. You need to convert your shares into money, they will do that. All right. They are helping you with liquidity also. You can keep your money in digital form, okay, as points or something. You get a message, 2000 rupees has been deposited in your account. Okay, so that 2000 rupees, it's just a digital amount for you. Okay, then if you really want to create it into money, you have to go to the e-corner or bank and you deposit, and then that will give you cash. Liquidity also means cash, remember that. All right, so they help you to convert into liquidity, cash. Next, objectives or role or importance. So basically, if they ask you about objective, write the same thing. They ask you about role, write the same thing. Importance, write the same point. All right, because all these are related. I will not say exactly same, but mostly they are related. All right. So the importance itself is the role, and role itself shows that the main objective of the commercial banks. All right, let's see one by one. So first one is mobilizing savings for capital formation. All right, so how things are happening here, people are saving money, they give the money to banks, okay, and banks, they give money to businessmen, okay, and they get loans and advances, and this loan and advance is the capital for the business. All right, so what is happening, banks are helping you to convert savings into capital formation for business houses. I hope this is okay. So this is very important. Imagine banks are not there and you want to start a business, where will you go? Okay, you cannot go to individual, please pay me money, because there are so many people who have money here. Okay, you cannot go door to door asking for money. So what you have to do, these people, okay, from different households, they are putting their money in bank. All right, and bank is giving them security. You simply have to go to the bank and bank will give you the money. Is it okay? Point number 2, financing industry. So bank is a financing industry. It really helps you to finance short term, long term, okay, day-to-day activities. You need money, you can go to the bank and they will provide you. So commercial banks really help business houses, small business houses or large scale business houses. All right, third one is financing trade. So whenever there is a trade happening, there is a buyer and there is a seller. Okay, seller has kept the money in bank, buyer will get the money from bank. Okay, so when I want to purchase something from Amazon, I don't pay to Amazon. Okay, so seller is Amazon here, I am the buyer. So I need something, I don't have to pay to Amazon, I simply direct my bank, okay, and bank pays them. So how does it happen? Through my phone, when I'm searching for something, okay, I like it, so I buy. So when I buy, I click on it and I go to my bank server, okay, and from the bank server, I make a payment by clicking on buy now and make the payment. I get a OTP from the bank, I put the OTP and money is being paid to Amazon. So it is financing trade. So trade means buying and selling. Okay, so banks are helping you for financing trade. I hope this point number 3 is also okay. Point number 4, financing agriculture. So this is I see in practical world it's okay, fine, but most of the commercial banks, no, they don't give loans to poor farmers. Okay, they will give money only to those people who can repay. All right, but yes, at some point of time, if government really have to help people, they help through commercial banks. Because commercial banks, uh, as a farmer, I have a bank account in commercial bank. Now central government wants to help me, so central government will direct all the commercial banks, whoever people as farmers have bank account, please help them. Okay, and I will repay you if they don't repay. So agriculture is getting funded. Okay, agricultural people or farmers are getting funded through commercial banks, which is actually funded by government. All right, government cannot come no to every farmer and pay, so they will just direct the banks. That's why last year the central government asked every farmer, every single individual to have bank accounts. And last year, due to corona, everybody got 500 rupees. Remember? So that's how central government helps. So your commercial banks are very important. Point number 5. I'm not explaining word to word, okay? You can read the story and you can understand also. I'm just explaining the points, not by word. So financing consumer activities, same example you can put what I put here for trading. Okay, what I put here for trading, remember Amazon's. Okay, so Amazon's, it's not just Amazon, it could be anything, no? I need to buy a bike, so I can pay to Duke. I need a fan, I can pay to Bajaj. I need a refrigerator, I can pay to Samsung. Alright, so it's really easy through debit card, through credit card, through online payments. Point number 6, financing employment generating activity. Yes, as banks are coming up, say for example, previously banks were concentrated only in urban areas. All right, now they are reaching rural India also. Okay, let's say this is urban area, now they are reaching rural India also. So if a bank comes up in a village, okay, it will generate employment for at least 5 people. Let's say another bank comes up in another village, so it will generate employment for another 5 people. All right, so this way banks are generating employment. All right, the next point number 7, help in monetary policy. Yes, uh, see here, so Reserve Bank of India is the regulator for all the banks. Okay, they direct all the commercial banks, and according to the Reserve Bank of India, they change their policies. All right, and it is regulated on us, okay, as customers. So when Reserve Bank of India wants to impose something on us, they will actually impose on central banks. Oh, sorry, commercial banks, because we are the customers to commercial banks. All right, and if they say give loan to poor people, then if I am a poor person, I'll come to my commercial bank, and commercial bank will pay me. All right, if they say pay loans to farmers, if I am a farmer, I'll go to my commercial bank and they will pay. Okay, if they say reduce your rate of interest, they have to reduce for the rate of interest, let's say loans, so I'll get more money. All right, if they say no, increase the rate of interest, then I'll ask for loan, they will say loan rate has increased, so I will not get much. Only the people who can pay that amount of interest, they can take money. Okay, everybody cannot. So Reserve Bank of India is regulating all the banking activities through commercial banks. I hope this is okay. Now let's see types of commercial banks. Okay, we are discussing types of commercial banks. So basically we have two, scheduled and non-scheduled. All right, so under scheduled banks we have public, private and foreign. All right, now let's see what are these. So commercial banks are classified into scheduled and non-scheduled banks, and under scheduled will be dealing with one, two, three types. Okay, private bank, which are owned and controlled by at least 50% by the private sector people. For example, if Reliance company, they have a bank. Okay, they invest in a bank, and if they have a 51% equity shares, that bank will be known as private sector bank. Or let's say you have money and you want to become the private player. All right, then you check whatever banks are there, and if they're issuing shares, buy at least 51% of the shares, and you'll become the uh, owner of that particular bank. All right, next one is public. So public banks, these are owned and controlled by the government. All right, so what do? They always keep 51% share, and remaining 49% share they sell in the market. So doesn't matter who's purchasing, who's not purchasing, who's purchasing more, who's purchasing less, doesn't matter, because government is already having 51%. All right, so you purchase as much you want, you cannot become the owner here, because they issued only 49% and remaining 51% is always with them. All right, foreign banks, I don't have to explain you. These are the banks, which Reserve Bank of India has allowed to come to India. Okay, come to India and do the banking. HSBC is one of the example. All right, HSBC. Citibank is also there. So Singapore Bank is also there. There's so many banks. Okay, now let's discuss functions. So functions of the commercial banks can be divided into different categories. First category is primary function. All right, second category is secondary function. So primary function, you have to remember this: bank is there, receives deposit and gives out loan. So these are the two functions. Primary functions are receiving deposits, giving out loans and advances. This is what I have done. All right, I hope this is clear. Okay, so you have to remember this: any bank, primary function is receiving deposits and giving out loan. Commercial banks, okay, not every bank, commercial banks. Then let's discuss secondary functions. So under secondary functions, you have agency and general utility services. So agency services means where bank is there. Okay, let me explain you with this. Where bank is there, customer is there, and customer is dealing with third party, any third party. All right, so the connection is between customer and third party, but bank is helping you as an agent. So payments and receiving payments on your behalf will be done by your bank. Okay, these are called agency services. For example, if I'm making payment to Amazon, which is third party, my bank is paying. Okay, if I cancel an order, so money will come again to bank. It will not come to me. Okay, the bank, what bank will do, they will maintain my account. All right, and I can always control this bank account. So they are putting all the money in bank account, taking out money from this bank account, and dealing with third party. This is called agency services. All right, so like you receive rent, interest, dividend, bank will do for you. You don't have to do anything. Making payments or checks, if you issue a check, bank is helping you to pay out those checks. You don't have to. Bills, for example, I have to pay every month to Bajaj Finserv for my phone. Okay, I purchase a phone online from which I'm making this video. Every month 4,000 rupees is going out from my bank account. I don't have to do this. Okay, this EMI amount, I don't have to do anything. I've just given one standing instruction. That's called standing instruction. All right, I have signed on this standing instruction given to the bank. Now bank every month on the second, okay, on the second, they reduce this amount and pay to the Bajaj Finserv. Okay, that's how bills payment is also done. Then buying and selling. So if I want to buy anything, if I want to sell anything, as securities here means investment. All right, if I want to buy equity shares, I want to purchase preference shares, I want to purchase debentures, I want to purchase mutual fund units. Okay, all I can do from my bank. I don't have to do anything. I just have to give instruction to the bank. So how do? I take my phone. Okay, I will open Grow app. Okay, then Grow app will show me different mutual funds or different schemes. I will click on buy. Okay, then they will show me make the payment. So I can put through my ATM card, which is also known as debit card, or through UPI. So if I select any option, payment is made by bank itself and it goes to the market, in the market, okay, in the company wherever I'm investing my money. So I'm not putting my money from the pocket, it is by my bank. Okay, so bank is helping me with that. I hope till here things are okay. Sometimes I have to pay insurance premium and subscribing new policies. All right, that is also done by bank. So last time I purchased health insurance, okay, looking at the situation of this corona thing, and thank god I purchased that because I got infected also last year. Now also I'm not well. Okay, I don't know why it's happening with me every time. So my insurance company is doing good. All right, it helped me last time. So last time when I got infected, I went to the hospital. Okay, and hospital did not charge anything to me because my health insurance company did for me. All right, so I got discharged, and then later on I just had to sign a paper, okay, for completing this total payment. All right, so health insurance. Now when I purchased the health insurance from HDFC, okay, if you make your, if you really want to buy a health insurance, I will always say buy from HDFC. All right, they're doing very good. Now that's my personal experience, up to you how you want to deal with. Now I went to the website of HDFC, I click on buy policy. It took me to another page, okay, where I had to make the payment. So I selected UPI. I made the payment through UPI after putting the OTP. So my bank paid the amount to HDFC. Now I have given instruction to bank that every year on a particular date, please make a payment to HDFC Bank for my health insurance. So this is what is the meaning here. Now general utility. I don't have to say this because you can keep your valuable documents in the lockers. I don't have to tell you this. Okay. They provide you ATM, credit card, debit card facility. Okay, this I don't have to tell you, only banks are providing this. Issue of demand draft. Some of you have done, some of you have not done. So what do? You pay money and they make a demand draft. It's like a check. Okay, it's like a check. Everything is printed, your name is printed, and to who amount to be paid, it is also written. Let's say amount to be paid to Mr. Ram. All right, and your signature is there, amount is there. You pay little extra. If you have to pay 1000, you'll be paying 1025. All right, let's say. So this is done, but it is actually only for 1000. So you can send this through mail to Mr. Ram. Ram will receive this thing. He will go to his bank and he will deposit. Bank will give 1000 rupees to him. All right, so what is the use of it? This is a piece of paper, it may get lost. All right, it may get lost. So if it gets lost also, only this Mr. Ram can only withdraw, nobody else can withdraw. Is it okay? And you will get a notification also from your bank that money has been withdrawn. Is it okay? Similarly, you make pay orders like these. Okay, you can pay to a particular party or particular person. Traveler's check. Okay, you make a check for traveling. So when you're traveling in different areas, these checks will be you'll be able to get money from any bank, from international banks also. So your bank, okay, will make the payment. If let's say you're going to Switzerland, you're in Switzerland, you take a check, traveler's check, okay, from your bank, and many checks, let's say you have made many checks, okay, 1000 many checks you have made. So you want to encash. So in Switzerland there is a bank which is tied up with your bank. You'll give you one of the check, they will give you 1000. Another check, they will give you another 1000. All right, in their currency. So you don't have the issue of converting your currency. Internet and mobile banking, I don't have to explain this. If you are confused, I have to make another separate video on it, or else you can simply ask. I will explain. Okay, you can give me a uh, video call to me on WhatsApp. I will explain, or normal call also will do. Otherwise this you should understand. Yeah, this is about making use of your UPI. okay, making use of your online banking by when you're purchasing through your debit card or credit card. This is all about that. Okay, then you can transfer money from one account to another account. You can pay money to another person from your bank account, all right, using internet facilities and mobiles. All right, now what is the difference? When you do it from your mobile, that's mobile banking. When you're doing from anywhere but using internet, it could be mobile or it could be laptop, then you call it internet banking. All right, from your mobile also you can do, okay, because you have a facility of sending messages and using the application which they have given you. All right, sometimes you use your laptop, then it is not called mobile banking, it will be called as internet banking. Both are connected because without internet, mobile banking will not work. All right, now sale of application form of competitive exams. Now most of the time many institutions, when they have competitive exams, they sell their forms, okay, through banks. Means you go to the bank and you purchase the application form from there. Okay, so commercial bank is helping some institutions. Okay, so they will not say come to us, they will say go to different banks, they have the application forms. I hope this is okay. Then transfer of fund, I have already explained you can transfer the funds. Okay, transfer the funds from one place to another place, from one person to another person. All right, credit creation, I have explained you. Okay, there is a group of people, they have small amount of money everywhere, small amount of money. If everybody will keep the money in bank, what will happen? This money will be accumulated, it will be in one place. All right, now they can give out loans and advances, okay, and generate more money from there. So what will happen? This fund will become little extra, it will become little bigger. Why so? Because they will pay the principal amount, this is principal amount, they will also pay interest. So what is happening? This amount is becoming bigger. Okay, this is called credit creation. You take the money, okay, use it in a way where you can actually multiply more money. Okay, so there is an accumulation of money which is known as credit creation. All right, I hope this is okay. Okay, now your assignment, you can take a screenshot of this and this is your assignment. I will not speak on it, okay, because you can read, you people can read and you can understand also. In case you have any questions, you can ask me in WhatsApp. All right, and yes, one more thing, please stay safe, stay at home. Okay, don't go out, you may get infected, and your loved ones are also there. Try to ignore going out. Okay, stay healthy, please do yoga or breathing exercises or workouts at home, it's very important. And yes, please use your phones nicely and learn online. Okay, keep learning online. Thank you so much.